They thought they were just fighting an enemy, but the jungle had other plans. Flamethrowers, ambushes, burning transports, a hill that refused to die. This footage isn't just combat. It's the Pacific War at its most merciless.
The camera opens on Marines advancing through dense Pacific undergrowth. Rifles raised, steps slow and deliberate. Every shadow could hide a firing slit. Every breeze could be a breath from a Japanese pillbox. It's not bravado you see on their faces. It's calculation. They had learned the hard way. The jungle was an accomplice, and the enemy favored patience over bullets. A Sherman tank rolls past, steel muscles pushing through foliage that swallowed entire battalions. The Marines march beside it, but not behind it. They all knew where the sniper's sights would go first.
Another squad emerges, a Marine with a scout dog leading the way. The dogs were more than soldiers. They were early warning systems with heartbeat accuracy. When a dog froze, everyone froze. Then the footage shifts. An LVT amphibious tractor bursts through the jungle. These machines weren't built for forests, but necessity bent metal and plans alike. Mud flew, branches snapped. Flamethrowers soon follow, a burst of liquid fire spewing across the screen. No special effects, no exaggeration, just the brutal reality of clearing enemy bunkers in a war where surrender was rare.
But flames didn't care who lit them. A burning LVT sits engulfed, Marines dousing it with hoses. Equipment melts. Ammunition cooks off with sharp pops. One bad hit, one accidental spark, and these machines became metal coffins. A Marine carries a wounded comrade over his shoulder. No stretcher, no time, no safe place. In this kind of war, saving someone meant moving now. The wounded are lifted into another LVT, which, for the moment, still works. Their faces are exhausted, dirty, hollow, but alive.
The advance continues uphill. Slowly, carefully, the Marines climb toward an enemy position that has been blasted, shelled, burned, and still fires back. Shells erupt on the ridge. Clumps of earth, roots, and rock leap into the air. The tank behind them aims upward and fires, its recoil thundering through the jungle. Every Marine knew what this meant. The Japanese were entrenched, deep, determined, possibly waiting for a nighttime counterattack. This was no simple clear and move. This was a duel of endurance.
A tank pushes down a narrow road. Marines walk ahead and beside it, scanning every ditch, every tree trunk. The jungle here isn't scenery, it's camouflage. Then the camera finds it, a knocked-out Japanese tank, steel peeled open like a can, bodies lying motionless in the foreground. It's a blunt reminder that the Pacific didn't just take lives, it took dignity. Heat, insects, scavengers, and time erased everything except the violence.
The final scenes pull back from the jungle to the edge of an airstrip. Buildings sit on the horizon, right before Navy aircraft dive in. Bombs fall. Explosions tear through structures. Columns of smoke twist upward, mixing with the humid Pacific air. The Navy's message was simple. If the jungle hides you, the sky will find you. This wasn't a localized skirmish. It was a coordinated effort. Infantry, armor, and air power, grinding inch by inch through a battlefield that resisted all three.
The footage ends much as it began. Marines advancing, slowly, weapons drawn. After the fires, after the bombing, after the tanks have spoken, It still comes down to men walking forward, unsure if the next step will be their last. The Pacific War was not just beaches and famous battles. It was jungles that swallowed squads, machines that burned alive, hills that refused to fall, and an enemy who believed death was preferable to surrender. And these Marines kept advancing anyway. Because in the Pacific, every yard gained was paid for in sweat, fire, and lives.